This is another genocide.
Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality. Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality. Made my dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality. Made my dreams reality. Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality. Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality. I finally did it.
MBS little bit.
It's Kiing. I heard niggas saying, well, tell them to keep that same energy. Look, keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
They claiming they real, but I'm what they claim to be.
I'm what they claim to be.
Look, they really ain't changing me.
They really ain't changing me.
I heard niggas hating, well, tell them to keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
Look, keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
They claiming they real, but I'm who they claim to be.
Who they claim to be?
They really ain't changing me.
Really ain't changing me.
Push me to the edge, really finna pop off. Big dog, got the game in a lockjaw. Wanna see me hit the top just to watch me fall. I ain't built to take an L, I am not yours. Shooters, they dressed up in all black. Wanted shots, tell these pussy and fall back. Big guns, and we aim them at your bull cat. Cocky nigga, yeah, I really think I'm more that. Left out that they think they was playing with. All shooters, the place that I come from. They ain't stop making guns when you got one. I ain't picking, they just start running, this is not one. I promise you that I'm not average. Then somebody tell them I'm savage. Put gold on my teeth, bitch, I'm lavish. Real bucket party ain't fake up with has-beens. Salute the shooter, don't say no names. MBS, shout out the Flevo gang. Pieces, boy, better stay in your lane. I thought that I told them we not the same. Rap and they really ain't friend to me. Middle finger to all of my enemies. Claim they real, but I am what they claim to be. Heard they can say it, well, tell them to keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
Look, keep that same energy. They claiming they real, but I'm what they claim to be.
I'm what they claim to be.
Look, they really ain't changing me.
Really ain't changing me.
I heard they get saying, well, tell them to keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
Look, keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
They claiming they real, but I'm who they claim to be.
I'm who they claim to be.
Look, they really ain't changing me.
Really ain't changing me. No.
Yeah. 10 toes, they planted, they standing down. Gon' give them a reason to hate me now. Some chicken, they claiming they made me now. Can't deal with fakeness, I'm praying, no, take me now. My little bro told me just don't let her. My foot on their neck with that pressure. No sleep, no, I just cannot rest. Up till these rap niggas is going on a stretcher. So this rap bitch probably be the death of me. But I'ma give them hell if they ever come for me. Two shooters transform like they bumblebee. Murder on my mind, I'ma turn it to a drum scene. So mama just pray I'm going all in. This game is not for the weak-hearted. Keep rockets on me like I'm Harden. No warning shots, I'm just smoking my targets. Look, keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
They claiming they real, but I'm what they claim to be.
I'm what they claim to be.
Look, they really ain't changing me.
Really ain't changing me.
I heard they get saying, well, tell them to keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
I go by Kiing Delyrous.
Why Kiing Delyrous?
Why Kiing Delyrous? When I first started off, I just went by Delirious. Yeah, just real out there. You know what I mean? So I just started off as Delirious, and then I started following King Loves, who's a Baltimore artist. and he dropped the song Becoming King, and what he talks about at the beginning is like, you know, your struggles, everything. If you make it through it, you're king. So I bonded with that. So I was like, you know what? It's no longer Delyrous, it's Kiing Delyrous. Even though nobody calls me Kiing Delyrous, everybody's just like King. So, but it's Kiing Delyrous.
They don't call you your full name, they call you just King?
Just King.
How do you like
Yeah.
that?
Whatever works for them. I mean, it's probably easier, so I don't really. It's whatever.
That's cool. What inspires you?
What inspires me, to be honest, just my family. I mean, the support that I get from them, it's enough for me. I mean, I really just do music for a therapy purpose. And if I make it, I make it. It's cool, but it's just more therapy for me.
Yeah, it's an outlet.
Right.
That's awesome. Where are you from?
I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, you're from here.
Yeah, I'm from here.
Born and raised?
Land of the Lobo.
There you go. Do you have plans on traveling anywhere else?
I've been to a lot of places. I've been to Louisiana, Denver, Arizona, Texas. I've traveled a lot, but I always end up back at home. Yeah. But I do a lot of out-of-state artists. You know what I mean? I got a lot of outlets with out-of-state people. So.
And that kind of ties us into the album you're dropping. What is the album you're about to drop?
Dead Industry. That's more of like a controversial album. It's like me actually like coming at the industry for what, you know, I feel is like washed up. You know what I mean? There ain't no real substance in the industry these days. So it's more me coming and knocking down the door instead of knocking on the door.
There you go. And what's substance to you? So you say the industry lacks substance. What is substance to you?
I mean, when hip hop first came out, it was like storytelling, you know what I mean? When trap was actually trap music, they were talking more about the struggle and what they were coming up from and letting the youth know that it wasn't a life to glorify, you know what I mean? But now you got the industry glorifying drug use and, you know, all this ridiculous stuff that it's like you're leading the youth down the wrong path instead of where they should be, knowing that that's not really what they want to be doing, you know?
Yeah, I was noticing, because we were listening to your stuff earlier, that you're it's trap style, but it's also very cerebral. So what is like what would you consider your theme of your music, or what your genre is?
I don't know, I've been asked that a bunch of times, to be honest. Everybody's like, man, you don't sound like nobody, you don't sound like, and I'm just like, yeah. And so I don't know, I don't really know what I label myself as. I just do music, you know, I'm a music creator. That's pretty much it. You know,
Awesome.
hip hop is what they try to say, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's unique, because when we're listening to it, it had its elements, like I said, of trap, but it's
Right.
it's also very lyrically, if you listen, there's a lot of depth to it. So when you write, what exactly is your writing process?
I don't know, right?
You don't write.
You know, I don't have like not one piece of paper I can show you. It's just, if I click with that beat, then I just, you know, I come off, and it sometimes it's just different. Like sometimes I'll have a verse right away for it, and so I'll come off with like 6 bars off the top, and then I'll just build from there. Sometimes I'll start with a hook, you know, something just real catchy, and then from there I'll go into my verse, but I don't write.
Wow. So nothing. You've never wrote anything down.
I wrote before. I mean, when I first started, yeah, I wrote like, I mean, first started, I just freestyled. And once I started taking, you know, my craft more serious and actually taking, you know, the music more serious, I started writing. And then maybe about 2 years ago, I signed with MBS, which is Made by Society Records, and I just started working with those artists more, and I stopped writing. Like the training that, you know, we did together, it was just got me to the point where I just put down the pen and pad, and you get more passion, I feel like, when you don't have to sit down and put more of your energy into that paper than you actually do into your music.
Very cool. And tell me more about, it's MBS?
MBS?
Yeah.
MBSR, Made by Society Records. Ted God, he's the CEO, he's from Chicago. Me and him linked up about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and did a song called Tell Me That. From there, it's just like me and him clicked, signed, and I've been with him since.
And you've stuck with them?
Stuck with him. I mean, I had my own label before I signed with him, and I kind of put that on the back burner just because I feel like with the team, like, we could succeed a whole lot more. We all mesh together a whole lot better, and so that's the team I'm rocking with.
That's awesome. You
Shout
have
out
any
MBS, by the way.
there you go. You have any shout outs before we
Shout out everybody that's out here in New Mexico doing their thing. You know what I mean? Shout out Aero. Without him, none of this would even really be possible. You know what I mean? This is on the studio I come to. So,
yeah,
shout out everybody out here doing their thing.
that's awesome. And your album, when is that releasing?
I can't give you a specific date, but probably like end of December, beginning of January. It's coming real soon, though.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll look
Be
out
on the
for it.
lookout for that. Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. Kiing Delyrous.